Alright, we went and picked up the condenser. I'm going to put that away. We'll work on that another day. I'm all loaded up. I'm going to auto fair. Well, I had a pretty good day at the auto fair. I sold all the big bulky stuff mostly. Last couple times I went, I didn't even break even on the spaces, but I did this time, so that's good. I guess I could say I broke even for the last 3 times I went. So now I got to put away what I had left, and I need to get after that Suburban. What I need to do. There's another thing I need to do. I need to put that distributor in that Firebird. I've been driving it around with no vacuum advance for quite some time. I might as well put that in it. I bought it. Alright, I done put a condenser in this thing. See there? And then I pulled a vacuum on it. And that was 2 days ago. And it's still holding, so that's an excellent sign. I'm going to go ahead and clean this radiator out. And then install it here before I got to go in night. Alright, it's all back together and the antifreeze is dumped in it. That's all I'm going to do tonight. Because when I put a new accumulator in it, I forgot to add the oil for the accumulator. I did for the condenser, but not for the accumulator. So now since I got it all sealed up, I'm going to buy one of them dealios that squirts the oil in there. But I ain't got one right now, so we'll let her sit like that for now. Seems like I'd fix that wing and paint it and get it on this car, don't it? Well, it's Saturday morning and that Suburban project is dragging on partly because I ordered some stuff and I forgot to hit place order. And that's why it never showed up at the house. So a big dumb move on my part. Well, let's walk out here. It's been on vacuum for like 4 days. Let's see if it leaked off. Nope. I think we're okay. Yes, sir. I think we're okay. All I need is a little bit more oil in it. I forgot to put oil in the accumulator before I sealed it up. So I'm waiting on one of them dealios to squirt the oil in it. And I need to come back here and put this back together before it gets too hot. I had to glue that back on there. It was broke off. And it was leaking oil whilst we was driving. Or not leaking oil, leaking water. Which I don't like, you know. There, I got that little doolally back in with the speakers. That's pretty chintzy design. But it is what it is. There's another project I thunk up. Just what I need, right? Anyway, I don't know how much I'm going to do today. My buddy Got Milky One's threatening to go on the lake with a boat, so I might have to join him. But first, I ought to clean up my workbench here from previous project messes. Put tools away where I can find them. And then I need to put that wing over here after I clean that up a little bit. And work on straightening it out. Actually, I ought to throw that cardboard away and put a piece of plywood on it. That's what I ought to do. But we'll worry about all that in a minute. In due time. Also, I want to go outside and conduct an experiment with a battery and aspirin. You heard me. Aspirin. Alright, this battery isn't really meant to be a maintenance style battery, but they had to put stuff in it when it was new. So I pried it apart. The battery shows 12.18 volts. I'm going to add just a scotch of water. And then I'm going to throw aspirin in each cell and see what happens. Alright, we added water. And it's showing 12.18 volts. Now I'm going to put aspirin in every cell. If you don't believe it, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I count good, don't I? Mm-hmm. Alright, let's check the voltage right quick now. But we gotta let it set a while, I think. I don't know if it's gonna change the voltage at all, but we'll see. 12.18. I'm gonna leave it alone. I gotta go do something now. I'm gonna show my boat. I think I'm gonna sell it. So we'll see how that turns out. I don't know if you can see in there, but the extra strength back pain medicine, aspirin, has dissolved mostly. And it's been, I don't know, let's see, 20 minutes at least. Let's see what kind of. We had 12.8 before. I can't do it all with just two hands, but it said 12.19. So we gained a tenth of a volt in 20 minutes. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and super glue this lid back down since it doesn't stay put. And we'll give it a little more time to see what happens. That'll hold it, right? Alright, I'm going to come back in a little while and see what happens. Alright, it's been like 2 hours. It picked up 0.2 of a volt. It's at 12.20 now. Anyway, I'm going to put the battery back in it. I don't think it'll crank that way, but maybe it will. I just want to see if it'll hold a charge. This battery's kind of weak. Alright, let's see if it'll start. It will not. Alright, let's put the little jump box on it. These little things right here are surprisingly powerful. I bet it'll crank up now. It's worth having around. Just a little thing. There it goes. See there? Zip it back up, put it away. It's charging good. I'm gonna drive it around front and put the battery charger on it. I guess I won't know if the aspirin done it any good until a week or so when I try to crank it up again. Alright, so I left the thing on charge on 40 amp overnight, which is probably a little excessive. But here's what we see. Let me see if I can do this one-handed, two-handed, whatever. Haha! So either I overcharged it or the aspirin was a worthless trick.